What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina. And if you like most of us, you have looked down at your watch and you have realized that 2020 ain't waiting on nobody. And if you just now pulling out and dusting off that 2019 resolution, we might need to start working on some new things, because today I'm going to be sharing those 15 life-changing habits that have really helped me to become more successful across my life. And ever since I've implemented them, my life has not been the same. So we gonna end 2019 real strong, and we're gonna come into 2020 just the most amazing that we've ever been. Y'all wonder how I've lost and kept off over 100 pounds for over 14 years, really created and built a really great network for myself with long-term friendships, business partnerships, all of that. Also holding myself accountable in my life, building on my career, and being the best that I can be. I'm gonna spill some of that for you guys today. And make sure you check the links below for some of my older videos on ways that I've gotten my life together. All items I discussed today can be found down below in the information section. Now let's get into this. And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And also click on those notification bells so you can know when I upload on Thursdays and Sundays. Make sure you also check out my Now That's Life podcast, which is now live, and you can check it out on all your major podcasting platforms. Links to my podcast can be found down below in the information section. The first habit is to make sure that you're reflecting on not only the year, but on your life. Now, this part can be extra difficult for most of us, mainly because we don't like to mentally look in the mirror, and we certainly don't always like looking at the mirror physically. So be realistic about where you are and where you've been and where you're headed. When I wanted better, I did better so I could be better. I had to look at the excuses that have held me back and learn to turn those things around to make differences in my life. So for instance, when I almost flunked out of college my first year, remember when I told y'all I had a 0.89 GPA in one of those semesters? It was ridiculous. I had to accept that. Then I had to review it for face value and face what I did wrong in the situation, not just the circumstances I was dealt, not just everything going on around me, but what did Nina do? I had to set realistic goals and then hold myself accountable into a higher standard. You have to expect more if you want more. Don't just be positive, be proactive. I'll be the first to say that I love the positivity movement, but faith without works is dead. So if you're not telling yourself what you can do and pushing yourself to it, you won't be making any real moves. So ask yourself what you can do to change your life today, not tomorrow, but today. Stop thinking about just getting through your day, but see the potential in seizing some opportunities that can make your life better. Try to see things differently so you can become a bit more hopeful and positive about the control that you have over your own life. And no, we're not in control of everything, but that's not an excuse. You have to make a way so there is a way. And so that's why I take care of myself daily. I give back to myself. I do engage in purposeful self-care so that I can be better. And you have to do that too. Stop thinking about what benefits you just right this minute. Think about the long term. Now, I can say that I used to see people that were successful and have my own preconceived notions and thoughts about them. And people have even done it to me. People have said before that they thought that I've done so much for the praise and for my own glory, but that's so far from the truth. I do all of this ish to benefit my future self. Yes, I do. Yes, it's great to have some great things around me right now, but I think about what I want later. While I'm proud of all of the degrees, the licenses, the certifications, awards, organizations, committees, promotions, I truly work hard now so I won't have to work my butt off later. I consider what the future Dr. Nina will need and how she'll get there. I have the power to change that right now. And so do you. Get organized and put stuff back where it goes. Organizing even the smallest things in your life can make you feel more accomplished. I try to keep my closet clean, my laundry folded, my dishes and kitchen clean, my jewelry put away and together, and that helps me so much. I do daily scans of my home to ensure that my chakra is even good. Check the links below for some of my favorite organization items, but also think a lot about your own organization. What could stand to be changed around your house daily in order to make your life more sane? Sometimes just losing those keys all the time, or your notebook, or whatever you use all the time because you have failed to put it away, or not making up your bed can cause you to feel less successful first thing in the morning. So get that together. Make your own circle of influence. While those in your day-to-day affect how you are, how you behave, and also what you desire to do, social media folks that you follow can have the same influence, if not more, over your life. Go through that list of those people you follow every day. Who's motivating and pushing you to your goals that you seek? And who is creating those bad habits, though, and the loss of times and those dead brain cells? While it's always great to have some wonderful entertainment, if it's always just that and never anything pushing you to grow and excel, then it needs to go. Listen more and take in the things that will help you grow. This can include simply getting a good mentor, listening to your parents, your aunts, and your uncles, or role models even more. Also listen to people that have critiques of you. Yes, even the good and the bad. So take the meat, leave the bones, but allow yourself to grow from what they're relaying to you. What are they telling you? What's the hidden message? And what's the message that you're refusing to listen to? It could be helping you get better. And don't forget that my mentorship membership is coming to help us with this in January. So I hope that you guys will be ready to join in, save up them coins, and get in on this. Make sure that you join my email list. Down below in the information section, you'll find a link so you can be in the know. Get comfortable with rejection. Apply to new jobs, organizations, or other opportunities. Even go talk to a person that you thought maybe didn't have the time for you. But train yourself to know you may be told no, but eventually you will get a yes, and it will be your yes. You'll build thicker skin, you'll seek the right opportunities, and you'll become a lot more confident. So hold fast. Check your bank account early and often. Y'all, don't be out here just spending mindlessly. Like, you have to be in control of your finances. It also adds to your stress when you're not. So know what's going on with your money. Check before and after going to the store. It holds you accountable, and it also keeps you from having careless money mishaps, excess debt, and impulsivity. And don't worry, your girl is going to go more in depth with this, but I'm more especially going to go more in depth with this with my mentorship program. So stay tuned, because I plan to enter the year with talking about credit and also talking about ways to start building on your financial portfolio. How do you start to make more money, and how do you save more money? Because it's not how much you're making sometimes, it's how much you're saving, setting aside, and sacrificing. Plan your fitness time daily. If you want to get more healthy and more focused, you have to create times that work best for you to exercise or even prepare meals. This doesn't just happen. It doesn't just pop up. You don't just have a magic chef that does it for you. Plan to move at least 30 minutes a day as well. You must be deliberate and steadfast and be consistent. The only way I was able to lose weight is not only just the pure strength that it takes mentally and physically, but also I had to plan for it. I had to make time for it. I had to stop making excuses and say, hey, at 6 o'clock, you going to work out. That's it. And I also had a pre-planned weekly plan that let me know where I was supposed to be and when. No ifs, ands, and buts. Learn to do more than conquer. Learn to maintain. The reality of life is that you do have to do some things that seem boring daily so that you can make time to enjoy things you want to do later. You have to plan your workouts, plan chores and cleanup, plan hair washing or body maintenance, plan your grocery shopping and meal prep, bill pay, and even do your assignments. This lays the groundwork for consistency and makes room for the unexpected things in life, and also gives you time to kick back. Slow down on being super reactive. Y'all, I'm a little fighter, certified and approved firecracker, and things have angered me a lot of the times, but I take the time to pause before responding and realize who the anger and the extra energy would serve. This includes in arguments with people that I love, the people I work with, and even my beloved internet thugs. I love y'all too. I have no time to waste on all of that. Anger makes you upset, it makes you stressed, it makes you fat. There's a lot of other things it makes you. So calm down on reacting so quickly. Make sure that your base needs are met when the time arises. This one's a little more simple but easily overlooked. Eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired, get away from people even for a moment when needed. Neglecting yourself does not make you above it all, but it does leave you ignorant, irritable, and also burnt out. When you have a great idea and the energy to execute it, do it. Now, y'all wonder how I had the energy to do so much and accomplish and achieve so much. It's because I usually don't. Whenever I get the idea and I seize the moment and I make myself get into it, then I'm fine. So sometimes we let those moments pass. So if you just sit around thinking about it, you won't move and you'll convince yourself not to do it even when you should. Don't put off until tomorrow, especially if the time is right here today. When the energy is there, seize that moment and get started on what you want to make happen. When you don't have the energy to execute a great idea, don't do it. Now, this one is just the opposite. You don't want to have, do, or bring some things that could be positive down to merely basic. When you have a great idea, but you simply don't want to be bothered with it right now, rest a little and think. Write it down and return to it as soon as that energy hits. Just because you're tired doesn't make it any less of a good idea. Observe the different patterns in your behavior. Boy, oh boy, I used to love to procrastinate and then really get upset and irritable with myself because I would never get up to do the things that I knew needed to be done. Weight loss and losing weight and doing all of that and exercising was one of those big things, which is why I ended up obese at one point in my life. So if you procrastinate, look at the times you do and get to the why. Notice the things that keep you at ease, happy, and more productive as well. What pushes you to do what you know you should and what you love. You'll get to know and appreciate yourself even more when you do that. And in that same breath, practice being forgiving of yourself. If you're just tired, you are. Rest and think about what you want to do. You'll be better for it when it's time to conquer it. Stop sipping too much tea. Y'all that know me know that one of my guilty pleasures is reality TV. I also love sipping a little tea with Lovely Tea over here on YouTube, and also Tasha K with a little bit of wine. But I have to know when some things build up on me and I start to feel weighed down by the misfortune of other people. When I start sipping too much tea, I feel down myself, even if it's not my own situation. I have to take time to watch what I take in and pace myself and give myself space sometimes. But one thing I do drink a gallon of every day is water, and it keeps me hydrated and it helps me mind my business. Okay, so I hope today's video has been beneficial for you all. We are going to get those lives together and we're going to live our best life yet in 2020. I foresee so many wonderful and great things on the horizon. And if you stick to it, think about it, really execute your plan and really hold yourself accountable, you can get there. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.